Go back to this rain here. If we do see it, will it be a morning event or more of an afternoon thing?
Let me tell you, Steph, this rain is just going to be stubborn and it's going to be a nuisance and it's going to be a possibility not only today, all throughout the day, but that's almost going to take us through the upcoming weekend. So the days of all that clear, the crisp, clear sunshine and that air, it is gone. We're talking added humidity. And because of that, the added moisture, here is that slight rain chance. Now notice this morning, it's really wanting to trickle in. West of town, northwest of town, and maybe crossing over portions of 45 northbound. But throughout the day, there's a 20% chance basically for everyone. I could say more of a 30 to a 40 if you go from the Brenham to Livingston line. So that's including all areas from Bryan College Station, including Huntsville as well. So it depends on kind of where your commute is going to take you. A higher, slightly higher rain chance, areas northwest of town. But everyone today will probably at least catch a little spotty sprinkle. It's just temperatures are running anywhere from 15 to 28 degrees warmer this morning, and that's thanks to the added moisture and again the added cloud cover. So it kind of trapped the heat from yesterday, and that's why you're waking up this morning in the 60s. 65 in Sugar Land. I mean, that is a spring, almost borderline summer-like morning this morning. 65 at Hobby Airport, 61 in Tomball, 60 degrees in Conroe. Throughout the day today, temperatures are going to stay fairly steady. We'll go from 50s and 60s to low 70s. We'll keep that added moisture in place. So notice the 20% chance for it, maybe a stray shower to a spotty sprinkle this morning and this afternoon. Let me show you on our future track. So clouds are in place. I'll stop this around 5 o'clock this afternoon. Notice an isolated thunderstorm from College Station, Madisonville, and north of will be possible, but otherwise it's just going to be some nuisance activity. Not a washout by any means, but just a stray shower to a few spotty sprinkles. Maybe I'll have to use those windshield wipers just a couple times, but probably not even enough today or tomorrow. This is your Wednesday forecast, 5 o'clock, to really warrant even an umbrella. I think you'll be okay. But Thursday and Friday, I would be prepared with that umbrella and maybe for some potentially scattered showers across the area, totaling maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain. That continues midday Friday, wants to linger even early Saturday, and rain chances this upcoming weekend have kind of flipped and flopped. So I'm going to keep them kind of mid-level here, around 30 to a 40% chance right through early next week. As far as your mold spores, they're up a little bit. Your tree pollen actually dropped down a little bit with the latest survey yesterday. So we will see what happens for today. That pollen has been an issue though. Mid to low 70s for the remainder of the week. And notice these rain chances, they are just not budging, but more nuisance activity both morning and afternoon for today. I'll send it back to you.
Cheetah, thank you. 4:51 is your time now. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was a strong reminder to strive for justice and equality. Ahead, we'll meet one man who's determined to model his life after the civil rights icon. The big game is only a few weeks away, so as you plan your game day spread, we are asking you to help us tackle hunger in our community. There are too many children who don't have enough to eat at home, and the number of families asking for help now has skyrocketed due to the pandemic. And that's why we are partnering with the Houston ISD